This is a development that many, perhaps in the marketplace and even in political circles, was expecting. What exactly then does that mean for the narrative of this election cycle going forward, and how could it impact the markets?
Well, first off, even though we've all known that these trials were going to play out, so much has been going in Donald Trump's favor that I still think that it will have come across as a shock, these 34 convictions on felony charges. The question, as you suggest, is whether it moves the needle in terms of Trump's support. Because, of course, he will still go on to be the Republican Party nominee at the convention 4 days after the sentencing. And the U.S. Constitution has very little to say on anything that would prevent him from going on to be president. So there's a lot for Trump, for U.S. voters, rather, to digest. And for markets, this is a booming year for U.S. equities. Equities are rarely sensitive to political developments. And I would say that especially U.S. investors have continued to tune out politics. But from where I am in London, global investors are very confused.
So if they're very confused, what exactly then does that mean? You mentioned that equities, generally speaking, are not that sensitive to these kinds of political developments. But is there still a reason why investors, whether they are domestic here in the U.S. or abroad, should be worried or enlightened and feel good about either a Biden presidency or a Trump presidency? Does this actually change anything for investors anywhere?
And it's those kind of first principles, political signposts, structural questions that I'm getting asked. So does the conviction prevent him from going on to be the nominee? Answer, no. Does it prevent him from going on to win the presidency? Also answer, no. But there are more questions, of course, about things like the possible sentencing that will result from these charges. And then I don't think anybody's really able to answer what the impact is on the polls. And so the immediate impact of this felony conviction, and the first time a U.S. president has been convicted on criminal charges, is headline risk. And, markets are comfortable with shrugging off headline risk, especially in the face of so many other more constructive fundamentals. But it means that the process and the time horizon up until November 5th is looking more muddy, more confusing, and frankly, more grubby.